Good morning, sir. Though I am a student of Whistling Woods International, I would further like to understand what is the importance of education in cinema.
To understand the importance of education in cinema, you have to understand first cinema. What is cinema? Cinema is all about telling stories of the people with their issues, with their joys and sorrows, their emotions, their problems. So in cinema, we all tell one thing, that is a story. So what kind of story we tell? What is happening in society? So cinema is essentially a reflection of society. आप सोसाइटी को समझेंगे तो ही तो सिनेमा में मूवी बना सकते हैं. And then you have to understand the technique of cinema in which you are telling a story. How to tell a story interesting way. How to tell a story which connects to the emotional core of the people. Through the philosophy of stories, to the psychology of characters. Direction is there, cinematography is there, sound is there, music, actors, performances, costumes, get-ups, locales, locations. So many art and craft are there in telling this story through cinema. जो जब तक एजुकेशन नहीं होगा तो आप एक सिनेमा की कहानी कैसे बता सकेंगे. अब एजुकेशन पर आते हैं तो एजुकेशन भी तीन तरह की होती है. One is a formal education, one is an informal education, one is an experience. There are many filmmakers who have been assistant directors, assistant actors, assistant technicians, and they became directors later on because they learned everything through their experience. And there is an informal where you are talented, you are extraordinary talented person. So you don't need education because you are educating, you have already educated yourself since your childhood. You have observed the whole life, you have observed cinema, you have practically experienced them through your life. And you have nurtured your talent on your own. And you join the industry and you are there. Not many directors belong to film schools or a formal education. So all three are successful, whether they are having a formal education or an informal education or experiences. If you go for a formal education, whatever instinctive education you have, whatever instinctive talent you have, you understand the art and craft in 2-3 years, which may take you 10 years to experience it and learn it. जो informal education है वो तो आपकी खुद की है, that's a self education. लेकिन जब आप जाते हैं कि professional competition में जाना है, then you go through this campus to learn all those tricks of a trade and all those art and craft in a very concise manner, where you can apply it to your talent. तो experience में लंबा टाइम लगता है. Informal को भी एक कलेक्टिव एक समराइज करना पड़ता है उसको. कैसे करेंगे? You need teachers, you need guide, you need masters, you need legends to share their experience with you. So in formal education, you are in the environment of all those kind of things which connect to build you up as a cinema maker and changes your perspective from a dreamer to a student to be a professional. So it all depends on what you prefer. You may think that you are a genius or you are good, fine. If you are there, you don't need any school because yourself is a school. There are many directors and producers and actors who are not from the film schools. They were from a different profession, they were from the chartered accountant, they were engineers, they were other doctors, and they have joined the industry and they have become great writers, great directors, great actors. But today, it's extremely important that we station ourselves at a campus to understand the whole subject within 2-3 years, to have a long-term career till the end of our life. Then you can grow gradually after every 2 years, 3 years by joining the profession and having the experience of the industry. There are many great directors who belong to film schools and they are just masters today. George Lucas, University of South California School. Martin Scorsese from New York University. Francis Ford Coppola from UCLA School of Theatre, Film and Television. Tim Burton, California Institute of the Art. Even Hindi cinema, as I know, RAJKUMAR HIRANI, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, Ketan Mehta, Kundan Shah, Prakash Jha. Even Zoya Akhtar is from the New York Film School. People like Nasruddin Shah, Shabana Azmi, Om Puri, Jaya Bachchan, they are all from film schools. And that is why उनकी लाइफ स्पैन कितना रहा. अभी हमारे विस्लिंग वुड से भी हैं साहिल वैद, शशांक अरोड़ा, नकुल सहदेव, राजश्री देशपांडे, अनिल मांगे. We have today known directors of Hindi cinema, Shashank Khaitan, Abhishek Jain, editor Nitin Baid. I am so happy that our 90% alumni are doing a wonderful job in the industry. I myself belong to a film school. I was a daily guy. I used to do theatre. I was a dreamer like anyone. It was my father who advised me that if you want to go to Bombay because you're a daily guy, to cut short, it's very important for you to join a film school. And the government of India has opened a film school in Pune. You go and join there. Anyway, I wanted to join. So my father gave me the opportunity. I went to FTI. And in FTI, I learned so many things. I had to change my whole perspective. All my dreams, what I was thinking, ये बहुत बड़ा आडंबर है, बहुत बड़ी माया है, सब practically आना पड़ा मुझे. Education paid me. And then education made me a student to go on, carry on learning every year, every day. Till today I am a student. Till today I am learning. And if I was not educated, I would say कि बस हो गया, या तो मैं फेल हो गया या पास हो गया. एक्टिंग में फ्लॉप एक्टर बन के मैं वापस चला जाता था, फ्लॉप राइटर होकर वापस चला जाता था. बट इट वॉज एजुकेशन इन माई माइंड दैट आई एम कनेक्टेड टू सिनेमा एंड आई हैव हर्ड सो मेनी big legions and masters in my campus, and they had affected me. They how to be excellent in your field in cinema. So that helped me, and that is why I'm as young as I was 20. So this is very important. Now look at the Whistling Wood also. Today we are sitting at Whistling Woods International, where there are 7 schools of various kind: filmmaking, designing, animation, acting, music, and so on. Look at the atmosphere. Do you agree with me that you find a great atmosphere in school?
Yes, sir.
What do you say about that environment?
Sir, I think cinema is a very collaborative effort, and without joining Whistling Woods International, I wouldn't have really understood the different aspects of filmmaking. Now I know how sound is done, how a film is edited on an edit table. I know what different aspect does VFX bring to the filmmaking aspect, and that really help us understanding cinema and broaden our perspectives towards it. So I feel it's a really good initiative that you have taken to build Whistling Woods International, sir.
Exactly. And the main purpose of opening this film school, Whistling Woods International, was one. I wanted to create a platform where I can train them here and connect them to the film industry, connect to the media industry. कि इंडस्ट्री के लोग यहाँ आएंगे, आपसे मिलेंगे, अपने शेयर करेंगे. And हर हफ्ते हमारी 3-4 मास्टर क्लासेस होती हैं. They all come and they love to come and to share their experience with students. And students have opportunity to know the industry in their own campus. So they attain more confidence, better knowledge. Anywhere in the world, education is very important. Whether it's a medicine, whether it's a law, whether it is a IAS. Am I right? You can feel the difference of talented people who are educated talented people and who are not educated talented people. Because uneducated talented people are raw. They react with the instinct, with their talent. But now they do not know how to sustain, how to evolve themselves. An educated actor, director, writer, technician will always grow, will always go on learning and update himself to today's cinema, today's media world. That is why I feel the education in cinema is extremely important for any dreamer of youngsters who want to come and make a place for himself in the world of cinema or media. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.